Hey guys, welcome to another edition of RC Try Stuff. Today we are going to be doing an unboxing and review of the Tile app. Now, in case you've never heard of Tile, basically what it is it's a device that you can attach to your keys or anything that you want to find. And the way it works is it connects to your phone through Bluetooth, and your phone will be able to find out where it is. So for example, you can attach it onto your keys, and then if you need to, if for some reason like you lose your keys somewhere around the house, you can find it using the app on your phone. You could hit the find button and it makes your keys beep. I'll demonstrate that for you in a second. Now, I've already owned one of these in the past, but these things expire after 1 year. And they gave me a renewal option, which was only $12 each, which I thought was pretty cheap, because if you were to buy this right now without the renewal option, it's $25 each. But it does get cheaper the more that you buy. So yeah, if you were to just buy one piece, it's $25 each, but the more that you buy, the cheaper it gets. If you were to buy four, it goes to $17.50. If you were to buy 8, it goes to $16.25, and if you were to buy 12 of them, it goes to $15 each. So it is cheaper the more that you buy. So this is the packaging that it comes in. It just comes in this simple green envelope. Now, I've already unboxed this previously, so I'm just gonna pretend like I haven't unboxed it and see what we get. So this is how the packaging comes. There's just these two things at the sides which keep it in place. I just cut those already, so now it just slides out. And the packaging is just really simple. It says over here, it just says find your phone, keys, or anything. And on the back, it just says, hi, I'm Tile. And then it says that you can ring me so you can find like your keys. And the new feature that they've added onto this is you can press a button on the Tile and it can actually make your phone ring too. So it works both ways. So if you lose your keys, you can find the Tile and then press the E twice and it's going to make your phone ring. Or you can, if you lose your keys, you can go on the app on your phone and you could hit find and it's going to make your keys ring. So it works both ways. And it doesn't have to be your keys, it'll work on anything, but I find it most practical with keys. And the packaging, yeah, like I said, is really simple. It's just this, and then it has like a graphic over here on the side. And then over here is just a quick start guide. It has different languages on it, but mainly this is the only section that's in English, and it basically just says go to downloadtile.com to download the app, and then it just says follow the easy instructions. Now the instructions are really easy. So this is what it looks like. I have four in my package, which is why there's 4 of them in here. You might notice that this one's a little discolored, and the reason for that is this is my old one that I had. This one already expired because it passed the 1-year date. These things only last for a year. The battery actually lasts longer than that, but the way the Tile works is they make it stop functioning because they say it's not going to work properly after 1 year, but it probably would if they would just let it keep going. So yeah, you are paying for a 1-year fee basically. Like these things only last for a year, and then they ask you to renew after that 1 year. But the renewal is really cheap. It is only $12, and this is the new one that's already attached to my keys. So let me just show you guys how it works. Alright, so I have the Tile app open here. As you can see, it lists the different devices I have. Right now it just has my phone and my keys. It also shows the address. You can go to map and I'll show you the map of where it is. I'm not going to do that just because it's going to show you my address. So we just won't go there. Now I already set this up, unfortunately, because I was recording this before, but one of my cameras weren't on, so I never got a chance to get it. But the setup is really easy. To add a new tile, you just hit this plus button right here on the bottom right corner. When you do that, it just says firmly press the E on your tile. So it's this E. If you guys can see that there's an E here. There's a button there. So if you press that, it's gonna go it's gonna make a noise basically. That was a really bad impression, but anyways, it's gonna make a noise and then it's just gonna connect, and then it's gonna ask you to name your tile. I think you could edit the name afterwards. I just named my keys, as you guys can see. So yeah, it's really cool. So let's say I lost my keys. It's just somewhere in my house. I don't know where it is. I can go to the key section here. It's gonna see the last place it found it. It said that it just found it recently, so I could hit find, And now it's gonna make the tile on my keys ring. And it's a pretty loud noise. You could definitely hear it. I've used it in the past and I've always been able to find it because I think it is pretty loud. And now the cool thing about this is it works vice versa as well. So I can double press the E key here. And you can see it finds my phone too. It makes my phone ring. So like my phone doesn't even have to be on right here, right? So like right now my phone, it's on the lock screen. I could just double press the E and it's gonna make it ring. It's pretty awesome. Alright guys, so you guys saw how it works. It's really simple, but it's really convenient, especially for people like me where I seem to misplace my keys. Especially it's really useful in those times where you're really rushing to go somewhere and you can't find your keys. In those times you can easily find it, or even when you lose your phone somewhere in the house, you can just double press the E and you can find it. It's just so useful. Now it's also really cheap if you were to renew. If you guys want to get this cheap, I suggest getting just one tile and then waiting the 1 year, and then when they ask you for renewal, they're only going to ask you for $12 each. But if you're really desperate and you want a couple now, it is pretty expensive. It's not really expensive, but it's double the price to start off. It's $25 each, or if you buy in bulk, it gets slightly cheaper. What else to keep in mind? The other thing you have to keep in mind is this is a Bluetooth device, meaning that your phone has to be connected to it through Bluetooth, meaning your Bluetooth has to be on and your battery might drain faster. And if you were to, like, let's say drop it by the CN Tower, which is a place in Toronto, in case you guys don't know, if you were to drop it somewhere there, unless your phone is like directly beside it, it's gonna remember the last location it saw it. So let's say you're in Toronto and then you drove somewhere else. If you're not within the immediate proximity to the device, it's only going to remember the last location it found it at. So the way it finds it, if you don't have it by your phone, is there are other people who are also using the Tile app, and if they happen to come into contact with the Tile, it will notify the Tile servers that your Tile is lost, and it will update the location on there. But this app works better definitely if a lot of people are using the Tile app, because then other people who happen to walk by your missing tile, it'll notify the servers of your location, and then you'll be able to it'll update it on your phone of where it last found it. So that is pretty much how the Tile works. You guys saw how it worked. It's pretty cool. You can again double tap the E. So cool. Found it. And then you could also go on this section, hit find. Makes your keys ring. Really cool. And it works pretty much instantly. It's really good. They've really done a good job in my opinion. There's also the map section, like I said, but it's just going to show you where I live. But yeah, that's pretty much the Tile app. It's a really good device for finding your keys and finding your phone. I definitely think it's worth it, even if you just get one, because just for those times where you really have to find your phone or your keys. I don't know if you guys misplace stuff like I do, but it seems to happen to me a lot, and this thing has saved me a lot of time just from not having to look for my keys. So that is pretty much my review on the Tile app. I would probably give it a 4.5 or a 9 out of 10 basically. I would give this a 9 out of 10. I think it works really well. One thing I do think they can improve on it maybe one day in the future is instead of having it connected through Bluetooth, it would be cool if it was like a standalone device, meaning that if I were to lose it, it would just know where it is without needing like another device with Bluetooth to come into contact with it. I think that would make it really awesome. But until that happens, they're not going to be able to do that. Maybe one day when data becomes cheap, they'll be able to do it, because then maybe you can like stick a SIM card in here. But until that day comes, this is like pretty much the best that they can do at the moment, and I think it's a really cool device. And yeah, that's really all I think. So let me know what you guys thought. Do you guys think you'll be getting this? It's really cheap. I'm actually using this as a stocking stuffer to give to my friends, because yeah, it's only $12. Christmas is just around the corner. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button, and thanks for watching, guys.